Welcome to the RCD lifestyle. Again, this is Joshua Carter with video number two. So we're keeping it consistent. That's the C in RCD, keeping it real consistent. So this video, I felt inspired to record this video at such a quick follow up because my plan was to do like 3 videos a week, just to kind of get in the flow and just continue to build that audience, to build that repertoire and that relationship with just recording videos, because it's something for me that is causing me to go outside of my comfort zone, simply because I don't feel comfortable doing things like this. It's not something that comes natural to me. Like, you probably can tell my voice cracks a little bit. I move all around all crazy but doing it over and over and over again, it is something that will become natural to me. Now, just like I said, this channel is going to be about fitness and mental fitness as well. So you'll have you'll get a cut down the middle of fitness tutorials, just these type of things where I'm just talking into the camera from my house. I'll do vlogs where you follow me through how I do, like on a day of productivity, things like that. But when something comes to me, I just feel like I want to get it out there. That's what I'm going to do. And this just came to me when I was coming back from the gym, that I wanted to share and get out there, just because I feel like it's important. I feel like people need to know it. So the title of the video says The Power of Coffee. Now, I know a lot of people drink coffee. Myself, it's probably an addiction. So I get a Trenta, extra large black iced coffee with an extra shot of espresso, like 4 days a week from Starbucks. And I don't use the coffee to put me in a better mood, but I literally like the taste of coffee. That's why I get it black. I put 1 pack of stevia in it, but everything else, I don't use milk or anything like that. And the reason I'm calling this video The Power of Coffee is because when some people drink coffee, it switches their mood, and then once that caffeine crash hits, you come down off of it, and you're kind of just going about your day the regular way, where it's not really, you become counterproductive when you drink the coffee, or when the caffeine crash hits. But for me, I was thinking about this when I was having my cup of coffee today, that if we all just attached ourselves to something bigger than what this cup of coffee represents, or to what our daily life represents, we could be so much more productive in the course of a day. We could be so much more better off in our lives. I listen to a lot of motivational things, but I've always noticed that the common denominator of all their messages, from whether it be Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Bob Proctor, Tony Rock, whoever it is, their common denominator of all their speeches is they attach their success to something bigger than themselves. Eric Thomas calls it a why. Why do you wake up at the time of the day you wake up? Why do you put in so many hours at work? Is it to provide your family? Is it to have nice things? Is it to have a big bank account? Whatever it is, you attach the reason why you're doing something to this feeling. It's like when you go out with your friends, and you attach that to something bigger. So you're not going out with your friends for no reason. You want to go out and you attach to having fun, partying, doing whatever it is that you do. And when that's over, there's that little bit of that little sense of emptiness. Like when you drink a lot and you come the next day and you got a hangover and you got to be at work at 9 o'clock in the morning. Now you have a sense of emptiness because you've lost that reason. That reason for, the reason why you went out, it's completely gone. So now, excuse me, you're trying to look for that again. It's the same way with your success. It's the same thing. So when you are building your success. When you figure out this is what it takes for me to be successful, you attach something to it. So for me, it's like losing weight, getting my mental game in order, and just being the best person that I can be for people around me. So that defines what I think is successful. Now, yeah, do I want to live comfortably as far as like not, going to the gas station and not putting $10 in for gas and then having to go spend $10 on groceries? Do I want to get away from that completely? Absolutely. So I do attach a little bit of financial freedom to that, which I don't think that's a bad thing. Some people view that as a bad thing. I don't do anything for the money, but financial freedom is very important to me. So attaching the financial freedom of people around me, my mom, my daughter, my girl, her family, whatever it is, it's bigger than that to me. So the power of coffee is like, you drink this cup of coffee, you're on this high horse, about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, just like the 5-hour energy commercials used to say. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you crash. Then you do it all over the next day. Well, how do you avoid that crash? You attach whatever it is that you're trying to do to something bigger. So if you say, I want to start a business by the end of 2017, and here it is April, and we're already halfway through the year almost, and you have not wrote down any goals, you've not talked to people about it, you've not surrounded yourself with a different crowd of dreamers, you will tend to lose focus on that dream. Because now, like I said, it's already April. Just a few months ago, we were watching the ball drop. Now it's already April. We're about to be in the summer. So you really have to just start attaching and getting over that crash and burn feeling. So when you're climbing that ladder to success, you take each step. But the moment you look down, you lose focus. Same thing with, walking through everyday life. If you have a bad day at work, chances are it's going to knock your whole entire day off. It's like for me. Today, my workout this morning wasn't that great because I was thinking about things. I was kind of off focus. I had a lot of stuff to do today, and I was trying to plan my calendar out. But then, I rounded up some change because I didn't want to really spend any money. So I got some change together, and I just got a notebook. And in this notebook, I'm just going to write down everything that I do every single day and see what I'm attaching my success to. What am I doing at 12:45 p.m. that is being something going towards my success? So I know you're still trying to think well, why did he call this the power of coffee? Because for me, the power of coffee is basically I get on this high horse, and anything can cause me to crash. Whether it's a bad phone call, it's the weather could knock my whole day off. Anything will cause me to crash. So I have to get over that point. So what do? Attach it to something bigger, and that starts today. So now I have an accountability notebook here that I'm going to be able to look back on however long it takes me to fill that out and see okay, today was a good day. Today wasn't such a productive day. And how am I going to make that transition? It's going to have my moods, the conversations I have, anything that I do. So I'm suggesting to you all that you not only attach your success to something, but just attach your life to a bigger meaning. If right now you're watching this and you're like, I'm already successful. I hit my definition of success. I'm continuing to grow it. If that's where you are in your life, continue to grow it. But now attach it to something else. Attach it to, how do you avoid those crashes? How do you help somebody else avoid those crashes? How do you take the things that life throws at you? How do you take them and expand on them? How do you take them and not let it stop you? If you get a phone call today that the deal you had set up at your job just didn't go through, so now you got to work on the next one. How do you just take that punch and keep walking? How do you go into life like a heavyweight fighter or a boxer or whatever and know it's a fight that it's not 12 rounds. It's longer than 12 rounds, How do you go into this fight and not crash? How do you take the blows that life is going to throw at you and not crash? And that's all it's about. With us at this company, we believe in fitness and physical fitness and everything like that, but it starts up here. To be able to even just go into a gym, that takes a lot for some people. Some people would not get their health in order because they don't like to go into the gym, where they can literally walk outside here and use the earth as their gym. But it's a gym. It's a real gym intimidation. That gym intimidation is a real thing. So getting over that gym intimidation, getting over those mental hurdles, you have to attach it to something. So if you wake up in the morning, drink your coffee, and you're just speeding through the day, and 2 o'clock, you want to sit at your desk and crash and burn. How do you get over that crash? It's not an energy drink. We're not literally talking about like actual coffee here. It's the fact that how do you avoid that daily crash and burn? How do you avoid that crash and burn to your success? And once you figure it out, like my routine is going to change now. I started to do this before, but then I stopped. But then I saw how when I was able to look back on what I was doing throughout the course of the day, I was able to see that a lot of it revolved around just stagnant time. Like I was just crashing. You know, talking on the phone, watching TV, maybe going to the gym for 30 minutes, eating bad food, just being counterproductive. And I'm not going to sit here and force down your throat. You have to be winning every single day, because you're not going to be in that spirit every single day. But you have to figure out how to alleviate and eliminate those counterproductive days as much as possible. Even for me, like I told you, I don't really feel comfortable doing this. And my videos aren't like the greatest edited videos ever. For one, I don't know how to really do that. So when I put a video up, I just go and do it. Now I do research on it. I take the time to figure out how to do it, and eventually I will. But getting in front of this camera, getting in front of, posting this on YouTube, getting 1 or 2 views at a time, man, I'm just trying to get it out there and see what's going on. So the power of coffee, attach your life to something bigger than what's in front of you that day. Avoid that crash and burn. Hope you all stick with us, stick with me, watch my progress, my good days, my bad days, and just stay along for the ride. As always, you can check everything out at RCD Lifestyle every Monday. The RCD podcast with myself, Joshua Carter, goes up in the iTunes store and on SoundCloud. For those Android users, it's always available on SoundCloud. And yeah, just get you a little notebook. Like I said, this cost me $1.85. Get you a little notebook, write your things down, track your day. Whether you can even use the Notes app on your phone, but I'm 33, and I was always raised to write things down because it takes a bigger meaning when you write it on paper. So yeah, I'm going to finish my day. I got some things to do around here, and I hope you guys have a great day.